Okay, the fourth section is making your steamed sponge pudding. The first thing you need to do is you need to have a large saucepan with some water in and a tight fitting lid. If you haven't got a tight fitting lid, you can't steam. When that's ready, take a plate upside down, put it onto the bottom of the pan and replace the lid so that you're keeping that steaming. Now, don't let the water steam away, so it needs to be just ticking away. Now, to make your mixture, steamed sponge, you need 60 grams of butter and 60 grams of sugar. And a bit like when we did the sweet paste, you need to cream this together. And again, try not to use rock hard butter, but also don't use melted butter. It needs to be soft. Okay, and if you give that a good old cream, you notice that the colour is slightly changing. It's gone almost white. Okay, when that's done, we have one egg, and put a little bit of egg in at a time. Same process as with the sponge, with the pastry. The sponge, you need to incorporate the egg bit by bit, and sometimes it does look a little bit like it's curdled, but don't worry too much about that. If you've creamed properly, you'll be fine. And then my final bit, okay, now then I have some sieved 90 grams of self-raising flour. Self-raising flour because we want the action of heating the sponge to make it rise, and so that it's a little bit light and fluffy. The other way you could do that was with baking powder and strong and ordinary flour. So two ways of doing that. That all goes in there. Now at this stage, you notice it's quite dry. I suggest you put in a couple of spoonfuls of milk. And also zest of about half a lemon. Done on the fine zest. And we can also put, minus the pips, a squeeze of lemon juice. And then finish mixing that. I'm going to put just one more spoonful of milk in there, so that's 3 in all. Okay, now I have 3 moulds which I prepared in an earlier video, and you need to distribute your mixture carefully. Try to put it on a spoon and drop it. You do 1 spoon in each mould first. And then take up your excessive amount and put that into each one as well. If you have a scraper, of these little plastic red scrapers, you can get all of your mixture out of your bowl and not waste any. There. Now's the tricky bit. The cartouches we made in the earlier video, which, if you remember, I buttered on the bottom end. That's the end that goes nearest to the pudding. Now, make a pleat in the cartouche so that it gives room for expansion. Put that onto tin foil and take some string. You may need the help of a partner for this. Jason, help me. Or you may be able to manage. What you need to do is go around with the string, put a knot in it, and then squeeze it. But don't get out. Okay, so it's around the rim and it hasn't pulled the sponge pudding out of shape. It's just holding the paper so that it won't come off. If you do it against the rim, there's less chance of it coming off. So same again, pleat on top. Cut piece of string this time, make it a bit different. All the way around. In your test, I suggest you get the help of your benchmate to give you a hand with this, because it is tricky. Of course, if you had 600 of these to do for a factory, you'd do it slightly different, but unfortunately for your test you need to demonstrate you know how to do this way. And there's my third one. Hopefully this one will do straight away. There you are, practice makes perfect. Okay, 3 moulds. Now, take your lid from your steamer, pop each of your sponge puddings in. Now, you must not let these tip over or flood. So, it's important you carefully put it back onto the heat, carefully put the lid back on, and they will take approximately 30 to 40 minutes. They will be cooked when they will put a small knife in, and the knife will come out clean and not with sponges. Okay? See you in a minute.